It's going live. Mommy's on. Mama's here. Hello, everybody. We are live. Um, we are fishing here on the Contentnea Creek. It's a lot deeper than what it was last time we were here. We are fishing with minnows, worms, and my blue red. I think I got some cherry hot dogs actually too. I think. But we're just using some worms that we picked up at the bait shop. Hey, mama. We got these right here, these little worms right here. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try to get some bluegill. Um, and I told you we may or may not be going. What was it? I gotta dig through all this to find my name. Uh, I got a few red hot dogs there. Yeah, that's it. For catfish bait, we just got some hot dogs today. That's all we are using. I ain't using their liver today. I learned that liver is a bad combination. So we're using that on both of my hooks. We're gonna see. I got a few left, not many. But I got some blue raspberry also in there too. So we're gonna throw this out here once I get it hooked. All right. And we're gonna see if we can catch it. Oh, but before I even went live, Daddy already had a bite. All right. That one's set now. That's my bluegill pole down here. And I'll put one right here on this one. I'm using number 8/0 hooks, if y'all were wondering. All right. That thing is deep. I know it's deep right now where I'm at because that stuff literally went down there. All right. Now we're going to sit that right there. Tighten up the line. There we go. I need some more. I got like two more. I got two more of these things. Then we're going to go with the new concoction that I made. The blue raspberry lemonade. Blue raspberry lemonade. Thank you, James, for the follow. I appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to be using blue raspberry. I mean, I've heard blue raspberry chicken working, so I figured, why not? I know the Kool-Aid, the cherry Kool-Aid works. Before I even before I could go live today, y'all, my dad already had a bite and they took the minnow and ran with it. So we're gonna see what we can get today. Um, yep. Today we are going to be fishing for. I'm going out for cats and bluegill. My dad, he's going after whatever bites. That's what he always says. I mean, if a bass hits that thing, I'll take it. I'm gonna put a little piece of worm on this hook, and we're gonna go see if we can catch us a bluegill. Let's see if we can continue our winning streak. Last time we were here, we got a fish. The last 2 times we were here, we got a fish. So let's see now if we can keep on with that flow. Y'all are wondering we are here at the Contentnea Creek. I see one of my moderators are here already. I don't know, that's my wife. Thank you for sharing the live. I do appreciate it. Thank y'all for the likes. Oh, I do have a Sprite in the cooler if you want one. All right, this thing here is trying to wrap around this other line of mine. Let me put it over here. Maybe I can get something. Nope. Did that make the river go out? Yeah, before we even got on, my dad had a bite before I could even get the live started. From what he told me about it, it sounded like a catfish. He grabbed it and went straight to the bank. That sounded like a catfish move. That's usually what catfish do. Yeah, I know. Well, you after that catfish again? You after that catfish? Huh? You caught a turtle? Okay, my dad's catching the turtles today. Maybe I'll catch the fish then. My dad already caught a turtle, he said. So yeah, he's already got one turtle.
I pulled him up the top of the water and he turned it loose.
At least he didn't do what that catfish did and bend your hook. Hold on, this ain't gonna work. This right here is trying its best to get tangled up in my line. I had to come over here where the river's going that way in order to do it. Picked up it by this big old tree right here. Um, tell her sorry. She was awake. She was awake when I left. No, no, we just literally got here. Like my dad already had a bite, but and he caught one turtle, but that's about it. We haven't caught no fish yet. Yeah, we haven't caught nothing but turtles or something. What?
One broke right there.
Yeah, and I got a worm right there too. My bobber is literally right there. You think as cool as it is right now, they'd bite. Uh, Hi, Minnie, you. We're out here today seeing if we can actually get break out see if we can do another record breaking thing. The last 3 times we've been here, we've caught a fish. The last time we actually caught 2 fish. But I said today we just got here. We just got here probably I don't know like 13 minutes ago. We got here maybe. Uh, Mom said, "Where's your sunglasses at?" He's got them on. He got Oakley's on today. Now he's got to look sportsman. Out. Yeah, so far we've not caught anything. Hello. Right now we're waiting for the fish. We are fishing right now at the contentnea Creek in North Carolina. It ties in with the Neuse River. Right now, I think it's around 8 foot deep. What my app says, anyways. We had a lot of rainfall the last 2 nights, so it's a lot deeper than what it normally is. It's about my app says right now where we are is about 8 foot deep. Another one just broke right out there. They're doing a lot of breaking, but not a lot of biting.
Yeah.
There's a turtle way over there.
Uh,
Over there, a big turtle over there.
yeah.
You can see him swimming over there. Actually, there's two of them.
There's one coming up right over yonder on about 6 foot further down than my court. He's about 2 foot from my court now. Just went back down.
Yeah, so my dad he is fishing for whatever bites. I've got these two poles down here. These two rods, they're catfish rods. I've got some cherry Kool-Aid hot dogs on them. They hit that last time I was here. And then, of course, I got some worms with some bluegills. So we're pretty much fishing for anything that will hit the hook. And as far as where we're fishing at, we are fishing at the Contentnea Creek here in North Carolina. Oh, great.
What you got? Turtle.
Yep.
I told you there was one right up there.
And I just got caught in the tree. See, now this is when it pays to have braided line, y'all. I done broke the tree limb out of the tree. That braided don't give very easily.
That's what that one did a while ago. I brought him to the top of the water. He took off.
We are fishing for anything that bites. Catfish, bass. Hold on. Yeah, he knotted my line all up straight. Yeah, I'll have to redo that when I get home. Great. Then we're just using a little piece of worm. All right, Let's back out there and see if we can catch a fish this time. I saw my bobber going under. I was wondering what it was. All right, there we go. So now I've caught a turtle. He's caught a turtle. And like he said, got right to the top of the water and he let go of it.
Yeah, that's what that's. And the one I caught was about the same size as the one that you got.
Yeah, I don't think that. Well, I know the line would have pulled him up, but I ain't too sure that poke could have pulled him up. There's a medium light heavy rod, a medium light rod. It ain't designed for them bigger than uh bluegill. I'm still waiting for Pepsi to sponsor me. So having one of these days. Like for every time I call out their name, they can give me a 12 pack. That'd be awesome. So far, we've not caught nothing, but we just got out here a few minutes ago, y'all. We haven't been out here more than 30 minutes, probably. Did who fall asleep? He's fishing with minnows right now. So my bobber is somewhere down there. It was. Yeah, right there. Nah, we ain't had no luck yet. We've all we've caught is a bunch of turtles. Just a bunch of turtles, y'all. We're having to use these seats today because these seats right here are wet. Can I see my bobber? Probably not. Oh well. I might do some bottom fishing and leave them turtles alone. But no, we ain't had no luck yet, y'all. We ain't had no luck yet. My dad, he had one bite before I went live. Whatever it was, took the minnow and went to the bank. Sounded like a catfish to me. They're known for that kind of stuff. One just broke right out there. And there's some people ask me a lot of times, do I keep any of these fish? Um, Depends. If they're over 5 pounds, catfish, yeah, I might keep them for some catfish. But if they're 1 or 2 pounds, nah, it ain't worth my time. Because you ain't gonna get more than maybe a pound of meat off of them. So I don't never worry with them. I'm thinking seriously about maybe doing lives about my cycling and stuff. I just don't know yet. It all depends. I had to find a tripod that I actually mount. Oh my goodness. You can't be a moderator because you already are my moderator. And we're out here just fishing for catfish, bass, bluegill. Today we're out here just fishing for anything that hits the hook. Those two rods at the very end down there, they're catfish rods. There's mine. I mean, there are some big catfish out here in this creek. Right now, this creek is about 8 foot deep. So I mean, there ain't telling what you might catch out of it. I knew when I threw that bait caster in, it sunk a long way before it hit the bottom. But a bait caster, just in the best, that's the advantage. You can feel when the bait caster hits the bottom with the reel, and it took a while for it to hit the reel. So I mean, I wouldn't want to jump in that water right now. It would go way over your head. And if you're wondering what my wife is talking about, she's just being her. Uh, I am going to be looking for another moderator as of October 31st to add on to my arsenal. So, you know, there's a job before y'all. If y'all don't know what the heck that means, watch my last video that I posted on my TikTok channel, and that will tell you what's the deal, what I'm planning on going, or what I'm planning on doing. So, there's that. If you're wondering, the white pole down there has got Power Pro 30-pound braid. The breakcaster right now has 30-pound trilene mono, and then my little pole right here that y'all can't see on camera is an Ozark medium light rod for bluegill. It's got 30-pound Power Pro on it. I've heard a lot of things from True Braid, a lot of good things. I may give them a try. I mean, I don't like mono because mono's got too much memory for me. Plus, if that up there in the tree, what happened today, if that had been mono, it would have probably snapped in two. Braid is usually strong. Y'all saw it brought the tree limb down that was wrapped around. So that's the advantage of braid. The only problem when you really do get snags, sometimes you have to cut it. Sometimes they don't give up. Thank you, Christina, for the follow. I appreciate it. And like I said, this is why I said I need my moderators because sometimes, not always, can I sit there and watch what's going on, like with the comments and everything. So I have to make sure that keep it family rated. So, and I think I had two mods on here today. I think my other moderator popped in for a few seconds. I do know he told me last night he was working today, so I don't expect him to be on here that much. But I know my other moderator, she's I think on here. When you're doing bait and whenever you're doing bait and stuff, and you're seeing the poles and stuff, it's hard for you to sit there and say, "Hey, what y'all saying on the comments?" And I try to keep it, family rated because I do have a lot of kids that watch this uh, 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 live show. So yeah. Oh, she is up there. Okay. Y'all don't know that's my wife. I was like, you're the one that's sending me all the likes. I'm over here getting wet now. Every time the wind blows, that tree blows this water on me. But I said, right now, if we didn't catch a fish today, this will be the first time we've ever went out here and not caught a fish. So we're gonna see if we can tie our record. It's not bothered, don't you? Yeah, it's sitting there. Of course, the wind would pick up right when I was coming over here. I got a piece of worm left. I ain't getting no bites over there. Let's see what I get over here. Maybe I get some over here. I'm gonna hook myself up against these. Let me try something here. I'm gonna try something different because I ain't getting nothing off the top. I'm gonna put a little. half-ounce sinker on my. Again, if you're wondering how I know which sinker to use, it's pretty much on the pole. Maybe on a Sunday I'll show you. This one right here says it will hold. It will cast one 16th ounce to 3/4 ounce weight without breaking the rod. So I'm way under that limit. Like a half an ounce is way under that limit. So I'll be casting this little half an ounce out there. Let's see now what it does without the bobber on. Sometimes the bobber works. Sometimes I found out that sometimes you have to go fishing down to the bottom. It all depends on where the fish are. I'm feeling lazy today, y'all. I should have put some biofreeze on my back this morning, but I didn't. I'm gonna feel lazy today, so I'm gonna put these on here. It will tell me when I get a bite.
You got the same thing I used to have.
Yeah, you get them from like I don't know. I can't remember where I bought these things from. Oh yeah, Walmart. I would like to get one of them alert ones that tell you like visual, not visual, but what's the word I'm looking for? They got the electric ones now that run off batteries. You get like four of them for $20, and when the line gets tight or slack, or whatever you want to call it, that's when they go off. And they make a light in the nighttime, so when you're fishing at night, you can see it with which pole it is. I don't know what these are. These are just little bells that ring whenever the pole gets hit. All right, let's see now if we can catch anything. That way I can sit down and rest my back. I ain't got to worry about it. If I get a hit, it will automatically ring the bells. But the only problem is sometimes the wind will do the same thing. Oh, let me get up here a little bit close to it. Yeah, you were using our own benches today because the benches right here are wet. And we're just fishing for whatever bites today. I learned one thing today: worms are getting expensive. $5 for 30 of them, and they wonder why now most people don't catch and release anymore. Well, you got something hitting your bobber.
Nothing ain't bothered it except
Uh,
It's in the water.
what's up, Bud Sean? Right now we're just waiting for the fish. This is why I say fishing teaches a kid patience. Because not always can you just go. Now, there have been days I have fished like that, where as soon as you cast it, you pulled in a fish. But not right now, apparently. I figured the bite would be a little bit heavier today because of the cool weather. Funny, it used to be my left side of my back that hurts. Now it's my right side.
Yeah, it's the back.
Hmm.
It can be left or right.
Well, before he did the adjustments, it was always my left hand side of my lower back that bothered me. Now today has been my right hand side. It's been my right hand side of my lower back since he did the adjustment. Um, Out here where we are, it's about 70 degrees, probably 70, probably around 70 degrees out here, probably around 70. I think the high for today is supposed to be like 86, 85, with a low of 64 tonight, I think. Oh wow, I'm surprised it's 69 in Little Rock. I used to live near there. I lived in Oklahoma for 3 years, and I've already heard that Arkansas, whew, they had some major heat. I know Oklahoma had a dry heat too. I was thinking it was 110-degree heat temperature. Thank you, Matt, for the follow. That sun's wanting to get right in my face now. Yeah, we can have that for dinner tonight. Yeah, y'all don't, if y'all will, give a shout out to my mod right here. She's one of my moderators. She's also my wife. Just two country girls. She's one of my biggest moderators. She's like 99% of the time up here. Now I can't. I gotta give my other credit one because my other moderator, he's actually at work right now. I keep up with my moderator. I was actually moderating his live last night, and he told me that he had to work today. Then he had to work on his car to get it on the road again. So he said he probably wouldn't be. He said he might stop by and say hello out here on my live, but that's it. Why not? Why not? Everybody already knows it. Especially if they follow me for very long. But yeah, thank y'all for the likes, the follows. Today's been. I figured it'd be a lot busier today than what it has been. In a few minutes, I'll go check my bait and make sure. Yeah, we've been out here about 48 minutes. Let me go check my. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. Well, I was telling all my new people. Like I do get some new people that drop in here every once in a while. As I said, you are mostly in my live night. Well, you have the better. You have the upper hand though. You actually know when I'm going to go live though. Like you knew last night, me and my dad were going to go fishing this morning. So let me check this bait right here. That bell right here. Feels like something's still up there. 'Cause I can feel the drag on it. Something just broke right out there. Well, well, a turtle has been gnawing on it. But other than that, the bait's still there. I'll put another piece of bait up there. You can see where he's been gnawing at it.
Yeah.
But I'll put another piece of bait up there just to get rid of it. It's old. It's wore out. That's it. After I may actually just slide on a blue raspberry lemonade. Blue raspberry lemonade. I can't even do nothing today. Blue raspberry hot dogs. They'll be blue instead of red like these are. I've been itching to try them out. I've got one. I might as well leave that out just to see what it would do. Go ahead. This right here is the one I've got, the braided line. This right here has the Power Pro braided Power Pro line on it. So we are going to throw this back out here and see if we can't catch it besides the turtle. And then on the bait caster, I might just throw out some of that. All right. Uh, yeah. Then they put the bait caster. If you're wondering how these, oh, the bell's right here. I gotta put it in my pocket. If you're wondering how these bells work, I can give you a demonstration. Pretty much, if the fish, I mean, y'all can see it, pulls this line, he'll ring that bell. That's pretty much the size of it. Again, the harder he pulls, the harder. Then I also have a bite alert on here. Hey, let me see. And that one right here has barely been touched. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little blue raspberry one up here just to see if I get better bites. Y'all give me a minute. There. Dude, I just put some more of this stuff up here just to aggravate the fish. Thank you, so to speak. We'll just put some of this blue raspberry Kool-Aid mix. Got a little bit of cooking oil in it, like so. It's got a little oil in it. It's got a little everything. Oh wow! I ain't lying. It stinks too. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'll give you a picture of it. These right here are blue raspberry. Basically, it's Kool-Aid, blue raspberry Kool-Aid mixed in with hot dogs, bar hot dogs, and garlic powder. I put in some, what do you call it? Some, uh, shoot, vanilla extract and some vegetable oil. So it's got all kinds of oils on it, which honestly a catfish loves. So we're gonna see how much they love it. I got it marinating in this juice right here, which is a little bit of oil, a little bit of water, all that good stuff. In an airtight bag. Again, you always want to keep it cold because that's how I keep my bait live so long. No, well we can do the pizza, but yeah, we're gonna have to throw this out here now, y'all, and see if we can catch anything. And then on the bait caster, I've got some red Kool-Aid hot dogs and other concoction of mine. That I was just telling y'all what I had on here, and it has wrapped around the pole. There we go. Now we're gonna. I had a white hot dog. I could be red, white, and blue. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw it over here because I don't feel like getting my lines crossed. I'm probably gonna do that anyways, though. Good grief! I think they're bloop. Oh no, nope, 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 nope. Y'all, that ain't a bite. That bell's ringing because I'm tied up with this line right here. I was afraid of that. Trying not to get these two lines tangled up, and they are trying their best to get tangled up. All right, here we go. All right, we have to do a little adjustment on these. Hold on. Good, good. I think it takes forever to get down to the bottom. There's a meal right here. All right. Let me get this line right here tight. All right, here we go. Got bell set up. The bait back on the hook. What's two buck fishing? Yeah, you know, even when the bells ring. Somebody got a bobber in that tree over there. In that tree out there that has none of the leaves in it. You can see the orange bobber in it. It's right at the top. It's right above that hanging tree limb.
He was really putting power to throw it that far.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he was fishing for. I mean, how in the world did you get that high? That's about 15 feet above the water at least.
Yeah. My daddy used to say when you see him that high up, it's squirrel fish.
Yeah, he was trying to get the squirrel to bite.
They ain't have no fish that high up there.
I mean, hey, I got caught right there, but that was like a foot from where the dock was.
Well, if the turtle hadn't been turned loose, you wouldn't have got caught right in that.
Yeah, I figured I had hooked. Now, I'll tell you one thing. The other day at News River, I caught a 10-pound snapping turtle.
Yeah, now he's one you better be careful with.
Oh, no, I just used my pliers to get the hook out of his mouth. Then I grabbed him I was telling my online people uh, to, uh, where what? Um, my online people how to grab a snapping turtle. Oh, and trust me, he bit my pliers about 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
I told him, I said, go right ahead and bite it. His may I saw steel, you ain't gonna hurt him.
If I do the same way, he gets a chance.
The problem is I ain't gonna give him a chance.
One of those a big one broke right over young.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out here breaking. Ain't none of them
They're
biting.
breaking, but they ain't biting.
Hey, Nathan Bridges. What, the orange life vest? Yeah, we're out here at the Contentnea Creek, Nathan. Um, over here on the Contentnea Creek. Right now, the Neuse River is really, really low. So we didn't even bother with that. Actually, this is pretty high for it to be a creek. It's about, uh, the orange thing you fish with. I ain't gonna have no, I really don't know what you're talking about. What orange thing do I fish with? That orange thing. I got my pliers, but none of them are orange. The moderator's got me confused now. He said, what orange thing? I said, he said, the orange thing you fish with. I have no idea. Thank you for the likes. What orange thing I fish with? Yeah, I'm lost. I guess it'd be alright. The night, no, I'm not. Oh, orange bobber. I don't have an orange bobber. I got a few of them. The bobber I'm not using today. I'm actually using I'm using all but weights today. Oh yeah, I caught one in the tree earlier. I got him back out. It's in my tackle box. My braided line wrapped around the branch, and when I snatched the branch down, it was like a foot above. We had a hit. Someone just hit it. The bait caster. I just heard the bell ring. It was this tree out over here by where my phone is. I caught a turtle, and when I went to pull him up, he let go, and it snatched it up in the tree. And I had to break the tree limb to get it out. That's the advantage of that. I wonder if he got it. Because that bell right there ring on that one. I saw the bell move. It wasn't these two that moved. It was this one right here. Someone chopped off half of it.
Yeah.
Someone bit about half of it off, y'all. All right, we're getting bites. At least now we're getting bites, y'all. I knew I heard that bell ring. All right, let's get that line tight again and wait for him again. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see it on the. Hang on. If y'all want to see the bobber, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can adjust this camera where you'll be able to see it. Yeah, it's actually right there, right where my fingertips is. I don't even know why they were fishing that high. I mean, from here, the water's way down here, so I don't know. Let me go ahead and zoom back out. All right, let me go ahead and adjust this. Yeah. No, that wasn't my dad's bobber. That wasn't my dad's bobber. That was somebody else's bobber that was way up in the trees. I don't know where. I don't know who threw that one that high. They won't fish it from this dock. That's for dang sure.
I doubt it.
If they did, they deliberately did that.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no way in the world you could have thrown it that hard and hit that tree over there. There's another one over there too. I see over on the opposite side of the tree over there. These people can't throw. But I can't say nothing. I've got my fair share in the tree. But yeah, and that what dag on it? Pepsi just got all over me. That's great. I went to sit down and this thing just slid on me. Um, uh, if you're wondering, that bait caster got hit. Actually, the blue raspberry hot dog is the one that got hit, y'all. The blue raspberry got hit. Whatever it was, took about half a chunk off of it. That's the one that I got garlic powder, vanilla extract, and canola oil on. I can't read that nothing way up there. Much better. Had to magnify the comment. Um, Nathan, I tried that the other day, a while back, a few weeks ago. I had some chicken breast with Kool Aid, marinating in Kool Aid overnight, and pretty much the only thing I caught was turtles. So I just said, nah, I ain't using that no more. I mean, I used the Kool Aid chicken uh, 2 times, and out of both times, I only caught one catfish off of it. The rest of them was turtles. So I'm not into the turtles, so I didn't really care. You need to fire your minnow. He ain't doing his job. You need to fire the minnow. The minnow ain't doing his job. Ow. I gotta check my worm and see if my worm's still up there. There's a little piece of worm left, but we're gonna refreshen it to see. Right. I've got to get me a bigger cooler. I got a piece of little worm up here again. I'll throw that back out there and we'll see what we can catch for this. All the baits have been refreshed. And of course, the first thing it wants to do is wrap around the pole. That's good. It works stuff out. I think there'd be more people out here fishing today, knowing it's so cool.
Well, most people, when it rains a lot overnight, they won't go the next day.
Mm. Yeah, it did rain hard last night. Y'all, thank y'all for the likes. I do appreciate it. I just refreshed all my baits. Now let's see now if we can get a bite. That might have actually hurt us, y'all. Last night it did rain like crazy. In fact, this dock actually, y'all can tell, is actually still wet right now. So yeah, it rained pretty hard last night. So all the bugs and stuff fell in the water, so they probably are full now by now.
Yeah,
What would your granddaddy do if he was still alive?
he he would have went fishing because he loved to fish, but he tell you right quick, like if it rains real hard the night before, fishing won't be that good because the bugs that was in the low grounds were washed out into the creeks and all. The fish get full on them, but we still caught some, but not like we did if it hadn't rained.
But yeah, I've used chicken breast before, and 90% of what I caught was turtles. And if I don't watch it, I'll catch turtles with that hot dog too.
Well, that was a nice one they broke right there.
They're here. They're just full right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the opposite, Nathan. I do fish at night sometimes, but then I found out the bugs get badder at night. So it's a kind of love and hate. And most of my catfish I've caught during the daytime. There was only one catfish or a couple of little small ones that I've caught. Most of my big catfish I have caught during the daytime. I caught a 9 pounder. It was like 7 or 8 o'clock. It was in the evening. It was cool, but it won't dark yet, and I caught him. My dad's the same way. He don't go after catfish, but if he catches one, he'll reel it in. Right now, we'll take anything. I'm beginning to believe that was a turtle that bit that bait caster.
Could have been. He didn't shake the rod.
Yeah, he did.
Did okay.
That's what my bell rang for. Dang, Nathan. If you got a hold of a catfish that weighs about 10 or more pounds, them little fish won't mean the same no more. But now, every once in a while, I enjoy just going out to a creek like this and just catching a little bluegill. But now, they don't pull as um, they haven't pulled as many, they don't pull as hard as a big cat does. Can't read that time the sun's glaring. No, we haven't landed a fish yet. No, we haven't landed no fish, not yet. Had 2 or 3 bites, but we don't know if that's turtles or that was a. Yeah, they are fun. You get you a light rod, bluegill are fun to catch. To me, they're just, I don't know, too easy to catch. Because I know like a few places right now, I guarantee I can carry you that I would probably catch a catfish, I mean, a bluegill easily. And that last time I went to that place, I caught like 6 in one time. That was before I could actually go live. And I was like pulling them in until finally after about 8 or 9 o'clock, they just stopped biting. They usually bite early in the morning. But during that first part of the sunrise, you'll catch like 10 or 12 of them. But yeah, that's what I always do. Cause I know we had a lot of rain yesterday, so it may be bad luck for us. We may not be able to catch those fish today. I can just see me catching one of these fish, and then one of these lines get all tangled up. Something bothering that pole right here. I can see the line shaking on it. Probably a turtle. Yep, took all the hot dogs off but one. Yeah, that was most likely a turtle, y'all. Most likely a turtle. Make them down here and try it down here because I'm tired of that turtle. I'll put another blue raspberry one up here. Oh, it's a blue hot dog. So you can see me catching the fish down there with all them lines, and he'll have a field day with it. Try to throw it way over there. Right about these trees. Right my bell. It's over here. Think that dang. These bells don't last that long. That's why I don't like them for. All right, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Um, like these bells, I don't know. Like I buy more of them, and then they tear up on me. They're good. Them two out there are good. I think that one broke on me again today. I don't know what's going on with it. Don't know. I think let me look at this thing right here. I mean, come on, come on. These bills right here, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, this is a turtle. Nah, we didn't even get you. They let go of the hook by the time we got him to the dock. That's good. We didn't want him anyway. Yeah. I think it's a drainage pipe. Like an overflow pipe that like drains the city and it dumps it into the water, into the river. Yeah, I think this right here is broke on me. I think literally this bell broke on me. Yeah. This this is why I don't like these bills, y'all. See how that broke? Now they don't want to hardly ring. When it's up there like that, yep, well, see, now it broke. I mean, these little bells are a pain in my butt, really. But I don't think I have any more of them either. I might get the electric, the electronic one. Oh, wait. Look, these ones, if you don't know, these bells are made out of brass, and so they don't really, they're just tack wells right here, and they ring when they work right, but when they don't work right, they don't ring. So that's one thing I don't like about them. I mean, they're only $2 for two of them, but they can be a pain in the butt sometimes. That was me, y'all. That was me again. That was a tree limb. We got Case the Fever in here today. Case the Fever. They're the ones from the Hellcat rods and stuff that I want. The ones I was showing you at the store. They also got slime line. I wish they did carry braided, but I don't think they carry braided. Good morning. Good morning. So y'all just tuning in. Y'all ain't missed much. Been kind of a slow morning. We've had a couple of bites, but that's about it. I think most of those were turtles. And I saw that rod move. Whatever fish this is, it can't even ring the bell. Let's see what we got, but we'll take it. Then again, it could be the current. No, it's a fish. It's the smallest fish I've ever seen in my life. All right, we finally caught a fish. So far, we have caught a fish every time we've been out here. We caught one little fish, y'all, today. We just caught him. Little old bluegill. He's a lively one. Caught him off a worm. Again, I was fishing the bottom. That's this time of the year. That's where they are. So here you go. Yeah, it's a nice little. Yeah, I knew somebody was going to say that. Somebody said, "Oh, he's bait." Yeah, but like I said, right now I ain't even going to worry about bait because they ain't even hitting the hot dog that well. So I don't know. Yeah, right now they ain't biting that good. I caught him off a worm, but it's a little old bluegill, maybe 4 inch bluegill. That's basically all he is. But he's lively today. He's a little old bluegill, y'all. They're easy to catch. All you need is a worm, and like I said, he didn't even ring the bell. He was so small. I happened to see the rod just sitting there shake. But yeah, we're gonna throw him back in the water. I ain't gonna worry about him. Yep, he just went away just that fast. But yeah, we got one fish on the bank. One fish. I did, Mom. My mama said, "Hey, put him back in the water." We got one fish on the bank, y'all. One fish on the bank. Nah, he ain't even good eating size. They gotta be at least 6 inches to be eating good eating. Now they are good eating. I've ate them. They're actually good eating size. All right, he didn't even bite the worm off the hook. So we're gonna throw it back out there and see if we can catch another one. You know that one a big bass or something, like a 5 pound bass. And then today has not been a good day for catfishing. We caught one little bluegill. That's about it so far today. Yeah, that's all we caught. Cause it rained real hard last night where I am, so it could have been that that's having a big effect on the fish. He was fun to catch. I had to look at the rod. I wouldn't even know he was on the hook. I happened to see the rod sitting there doing this, sitting there rocking back and forth. I said, "Dang, he can barely even pull the rod." So far, I think we got one on the bank. One on the bank, y'all. Well, I should say it was dock. That's basically what we're on. As far as big cats, nah, we ain't got no catfish today. Shoot, he was so small when I was reeling him in. I thought honestly that it wasn't nothing on there. Then I happened to see him in the water swimming. I said, "Oh, it is a fish." Do I have another one? Let me go check. That rod's doing a lot of bending. Nope, nothing. And maybe with the current, I don't know. All right. So far, we've got one fish on the bank, y'all. One fish on the bank. And the catfish, y'all, ain't been biting today. I, I learned, I follow Chunky Catfishing, Ernie the Hog Snatcher, and a few other people that I follow. And lately, they haven't been catching the fish that like the catfish like they normally. Usually, Chunky he gets like I don't know, like 35 a night. And lately, it's been like two, maybe three catfish. That's about it for him too. I mean, it's been really slow on catfishing. Yeah, so I showed the people up there. Some of the old timers said, "Oh, he's bait." Like I told him, "What's the point? They ain't even hitting the hot dog very well." But so far, we've not broken our records yet. Every time we come out here, we caught a fish. Yeah, I happened to look at the rod. It was in there leaning like this. He couldn't even ring the bell. And I first thought it was the current, but then when I started reeling it in, I saw him swimming on the top of the water. I said, "No, it's actually a fish." But I knew it was a bluegill from by the way it looked. I said, "That ain't no catfish." When I was pulling him up on the dock, he didn't even bend the pole. That I got 30-pound braided, but if he don't bend the pole, I don't think you really need that much. Yeah, we caught one fish. One fish. Well, as Alan would say, that was bait that I caught. He's a little old 4-inch bluegill. 4-inch bluegill. Caught him off the medium light rod off of a worm. That's the pole. I don't know if y'all can see it way in the very back. But yeah, I'm glad it's cooling now a lot. I can't stand these high light bills anymore. I liked it better when I lived in the 8A. I can keep it as cold as I want. I didn't have a light bill. Okay. Oh, I saw something up here, but okay. It might, I think somebody invited me to do a live, but yeah, it has been slow, y'all. The only thing we caught today was a little old bluegill. My daughter's still in the bed. I think I had another. Uh, it won't be too much longer. I'll have to get my shad rigs ready. I ain't lying. This spot's better than the spot that we went to with the river. There, I don't know, one day we caught like 4 or 5 fish. And then after that, we didn't catch nothing. Oh, that tree limb fell in the water. I'm about to say, that was a fish. I want it. That thing is that branch that is floating right down the river. I'm about to say, that was a fish. I'm about to throw it over there. in here. Put it like this in here. And this in here. Yeah, so far, if you just joining us, we caught one fish. And then we figured it was gonna be slow today. And we got like a little bluegill. That was about it. That's all we caught. I guess the catfish ain't here today. I know you said you had one that bit and we went towards the bank. That's like a catfish. Yeah, I had that one little bluegill off my worms, and that's about it. Thank you. You're a country boy. Thank you for the TikTok. Thank you for the TikToks. I do appreciate them. I told you about it, does it? Because I learned keeping them is a waste of time, really. Keeping them. You spend more money keeping them than they're worth. Yeah, even uh, even the at Sam's is like $17, and you get a pack of them in bulk. I'm like, good grief! I've been meaning to get me an air bubble or anything. Got around to it yet. Uh, Hello, Josh. What's up? We're basically right now waiting on the fish. Y'all wondering why it's so slow today? We had a bad rain thunderstorm last night. I mean, it was so much rain that it dropped. It made this creek right here rise 3 feet. I mean, we had some waterfall last night, and um, I think it was a cold front that came through, wasn't it? That cold front came through on top of a hot front and made a lot of thunderstorms. And since then, I think it may mess up the fishing for today. It's kind of iffy right now. We've been out here about an hour and some change, and all we caught was a little bluegill. And if y'all wondering, I'm not using a bobber for the bluegill. I'm just using a half-ounce lead sinker, and I'm letting the worm float on the bottom. I've learned in the summertime they usually stay deeper than the wintertime they stay shallow. Oh, that, I got something. Let me see what we got here. I don't feel nothing. He might have. I don't know. He got most of it. So he had 2 bites off the worm. He took about half the worm off. I think he'll come back for it. That wasn't a bluegill. I ain't never seen a bluegill pull a rod down like that. Well, I would like to see that bluegill then, 'cause he pulled that rod down 3 times. The biggest one I've ever caught was about 14 ounces. Yeah, I got him at the Toll's Mill over there. I ain't never caught one that big. I know that the world record is 3 pounds. Thank you, country boy, for the roses. And I ain't gonna lie, I would love to know what hit that rod. Yeah, he took the rod down 3 times before I could even get to it. And then when I went to go pull it and reel it in, I didn't feel that. That's why I knew he wasn't on there. Oh yeah. Hello, Josh. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to get enough time off and go to the serve and get me a big old red drum. Oh, I heard. I tell you one thing, I got a sea mullet the other day, a few months ago. That thing pulled like he was a red drum. For a minute there, I thought he was a big fish. And when I got into the bank, I'm like, is that all you are, the little EB fish? But he had the heart of a big one. Of course, somebody told me a while back that who does it for a hobby for all the time. He said some of these little small catfish, they'll hit harder than the big ones do. Yeah, that whole line was moved. Yeah, yeah, he tried his best to get tangled up in my line. And he did actually. I should be able to fix it. Oh yeah, he's a decent size. Like, I'm gonna need my pliers for him. If I can get this dang line untangled. Oh, I see how he got. Hold on, yo. I'll bring him to you. He decided he would wrap around my big pole. Apparently, the bluegill's the only thing biting today. Oh my goodness! All right, there we go. I'm gonna need a pliers for him, and he swallowed this up. I saw him when he hit it. I'm not gonna even use a bell on that one because so far he ain't nobody run the bell. Let me get him off the hook, y'all. Look at that, get that little hook out of his mouth. So yeah, we got another little old bluegill. We're fishing for whatever bites. Apparently, today the only thing that's biting today is a little old bluegill. This makes the second bluegill we've caught today, y'all. Second bluegill we've caught today. There we go. We got two bluegills on the bank. Uh, you know, again, I ain't gonna be keeping none of them. Maybe one of these, maybe, maybe towards the fall of the year, I'll keep them. So I can use them for cut bait. But right now, there ain't no catfish biting. My catfish rod hasn't even. But yeah, he's a little bit bigger than the one I caught
Yeah,
before.
he's a little bit bigger.
All right, there you go. Now we released him. Well, yeah, we've gotten two on the bank so far, y'all, today. Two on the bank. So far, the worms have been the success of today. But we're fishing for catfish, bluegill, whatever kind of bites. Like I got my little lightweight pole right here with a little half-ounce sinker. Apparently, they're all at the bottom of the river because I've got every one of them at the bottom with a sinker. Let me see here. Make sure he didn't damage the hook or anything. Nope. Hook still looks good. All right, we're gonna unwind it, and we're gonna see just what we can do here. I ain't gonna worry about this. I may put a. If I don't put a bell up here, that's when I'll probably need one. So far, we've got two little bluegill. I think that's the only thing biting out here today. But yeah, we got two little bluegill today, y'all. Oh yeah, turtles always bite. They'll bite when nothing else will bite. Let me get my bait caster over here. It's being mighty, mighty quiet. All right, let me see here. Fill this big boy up. Well, I don't know what took it off, but somebody just took the whole dang thing off and said thank you. Oh, no wonder then. Oh well, whatever it was, it cleaned my lick the hook clean. Well, we're gonna throw another uh, little little hot dog with some oil, all that good stuff up there. Imagine the catfish today ain't been biting y'all. Oh my goodness, I had got the hook now, hung up in the. That's it. We're using a little blue raspberry hot dog. We're gonna see now and just may just drop it off the side right here. I ain't trying to get it caught up. I might be able to throw it out here. Yeah, one of these days, y'all, I'll teach y'all how to cast one of these things the actual proper way. Not over the other line like I just did, but it'll be all right. Yeah, man, the proper way. Well, the proper way to cast one of these without bird nesting. I put that with you. Yeah, right. Yeah.
with them that under that line there.
Yeah,
Okay, I saw that one yonder moving.
yeah, the white one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I accidentally crossed over. I was not trying to.
because it don't matter if that one of them hits, they gonna tangle up in there.
That's why I'm about to. Ow. That's why I'm getting ready to move on one right now. Cause I ain't dealing with that today. Well, I'll be dang. Took the
Got the hot dog off.
yeah. Here we go. That hot dog must have not been that firm then. I ain't never seen a hot dog fall off that easy. So far, we've gotten two on the bank. No catfish though. The people that I normally watch catfish, they haven't caught a catfish in a while either. And if they do, normally they catch like, anywhere between, 35 a night and like 12 or 13 hours. And lately they've been catching like 6 a night. And they got boats. Yeah, that's why I call it a blue hot dog. The blue raspberry Kool-Aid turns it blue. Ow! That hurt. I know you didn't do it. I did. That hurt. The hook is out of it. Well, you ain't gonna catch that. I'm gonna catch you. All right. Where my bill? My bill go? I have to put it over here. Oh no, here's the bill. Thank you, Steve, for the follow.
Be my kind of luck. I dropped the bill in the river.
Oh, I've done that before. I've had a few bills dropped in the water like that. That's just the part y'all just tuning in. We've had two fish on the bank. It's been a very, very slow day, y'all. Very, very slow day. We've yeah, we've been fishing about 2 hours almost. I wanted to see if I didn't lie. We've been fishing about 2 hours and we've caught two fish. Two fish. We are fishing for pretty much anything that bites right now. Catfish are not biting. We're fishing for catfish, but right now catfish are not biting at all. We ain't even had a bump on neither one of the catfish rods. We've had two bluegill today. Two bluegill came and said hello. And maybe well, one turtle was shy. He wanted to go back in the water. Oh yeah, he caught one. My dad caught one, and I caught one. But I mean, that's about the only thing. One of them broke right over there. They're breaking everywhere. They're not. Like you said, they're probably full from all them bugs. Everything we don't want what you got. I'm thinking about maybe trying some of them clamp on bells that just go on the tip of the rod and they clamp on like little ball bells. Cause them little bells right there, they break more than they do anything else. Mm.
You know what I used when I was short? I used Christmas bells like you used to buy and hang on the Christmas tree and they would ring. And I used to buy them back then and put them on my shirt bra. But if you get too far away, you can't hear them.
That's why I want that I was telling you about that bite alert. And when you connect it to your line, and when the fish pulls the line, even a bluegill, the slightest pull, it pulls the trigger, and when it does, it sets off an audible alarm, and a little light flashes, so you know which rod hit. So if you got right now, if you got three bells on each rod, and it starts ringing, you're like, which rod's hitting it? Mm. Mm. Y'all just joined and we caught two fish on the bank. It's been a very slow day. Unlike what we had last Saturday. Last Saturday we had one catfish try to get halfway up and then we lost them. And then we had another one, uh, yeah, the bluegill that you caught. I'm just trying to figure out how that bluegill ate that minnow. If it had been a crappie, I could understand it. You know, I couldn't figure out what you were laughing at. And John Solomon thought I said, how in the world did you catch? I mean, I can understand a worm, but how did you catch him? And right now we're just fishing whatever bites. I mean, if a bass hits that worm, I'll pull him in too. Because he'll probably go after the minnow before he goes after that worm. You got to fire your minnows. They ain't done nothing today. Now there have been days like when we at the river, you caught a catfish and a crappie. I didn't catch nothing that day. That rod is hit again. I don't know how to put the bell up there because I don't think he used it. Nah, no, what it was, hit the rod though. Took some of the worm too. I think to the bottom. And I'm getting a lot of bites off the worms, but I've only caught two today. Maybe we can bring a third bluegill up here to say hello. Oh, Yeah, we've got two. I think we got another one playing with it right now. Let me go check it. I mean, why are these bluegills getting? Yep, it's shaking, so it's got something. Well, last time I thought we had something, but let me see here. Oh my goodness. Well, we wanted a catfish. Hey, then we, I don't even know how he put the hook in his mouth. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the hook out of his mouth. Yeah, we've got three on the bank now. Of course, not the catfish that we were hoping for. We got him off a worm. That was what was playing with my dang thing. Hang on, I'll show them to y'all for y'all to laugh at me. He's a little old channel cat. Again, not that big. Let me see if I can get him by the mouth real quick for you. Little old catfish, y'all. About the size of my finger, literally. About the size of my finger. That's basically all we caught today. I mean, when he said that catfish wasn't biting, so he said, okay, fine, I'll bite. We got a little old catfish, y'all. We don't release him, though, right there. He's, what, 2 ounces? But we've gotten three little fish on the bank, y'all. Like I said, this out here is a little old channel cat. That's all he is, a little old channel cat. We're going to release him back in the water so he can grow up and be a monster. Right now, he ain't nothing but bait. You better stay away from the big boys. Yep, there he goes, swimming away. Dang, he's sitting there still swimming over that way. Man, watch it, he's swimming towards your line. He might bite one of your minnows. Yeah, the bait that we're using is about, I call him off the, pretty much a little old worm. That's all I was using. He didn't even, I've caught two fish off the same worm. All right, we're going to throw him back out here, y'all. And we're going to see if we can catch anything else. So far, we gotten three. That's the most we've ever caught out here. Well, I guess that one felt bad for it. Like, well, they want a catfish, so I'll give them a catfish. And I'm not the kind of catfish we were hoping for. That one didn't even pull. I about said we didn't even get nothing on it. I thought there was one of those catfish up there. So I happened to look at the end of the rod. I'm like, oh wow, there is a. What is that? I didn't know if it was a bowfin. Then I looked at it close. I was like, oh, it's a channel cat. But yeah, we got one channel cat and two bluegill today. Two yeah. So we got all of them off the worm. The worm's been the winner today. Well, I was in the where the minutes did everything, and my worm didn't do nothing. My bell back home before I lose my bell. See if I can catch another one. No, no, the bell didn't. I happened to be looking at the rod, and I saw the rod go down. I can't believe he. If that had been a heavy rod, he wouldn't even pull that one down. Because I've caught catfish like that, or fish like that, where I'll be packing up at the end of the night, reeling it in, and there'd be a fish. So we can honestly say we caught a catfish today. He only like weighed 2 ounces. But you always said I was the best one at catching the small one. If you're just joining in, I'll tell you, man. If you're just joining in, we got three fish on the bank. I don't know if you really can count that third one a fish. If you missed it, you missed the laugh. We caught like a 2 ounce catfish. Literally, the bluegill I caught was bigger than him. But you had a bite. But you had to wake him up. I ain't lying, it has surprised me out here. I figured with it being so cool, there'd be a lot more bites. They've been bumping for a while though. And ain't ring that didn't bill though. Whatever it was, it's small. Oh, yeah, that was hung. I don't have to fish. I ain't never seen a
Now he may have run under something down there and hurt.
nope. Here's the hook and here's that. The hook got the worm off. Yeah, a little bit. But I think that either he got underneath something or yeah. That's why I ain't gonna buy no more of these light wire hooks.
The wire hook thing don't work well. Don't get me wrong, it's nice if you get hung
Yeah, they bend so easily.
because you can stretch them out to save the line. But if you hook any size fish at all,
I just
you liable to lose the fish because
I tightened the drag. I said, but I knew that braided won't give. I would have had to cut it if I hadn't got it loose. So here's 20 pounds. I think mono. It might have broke, but I doubt it. They say there's 30 in here, more than 30 in that thing.
I think they should charge $4.95 for 31.
You get way more than 30. They just say that. You can go on Amazon and buy them in bulk too. Somebody putting a boat in right now.
We sure love.
All right. We ain't, all we've had is a couple of bites. All right, let's see it again. Thank y'all for the follow. Thank y'all for the likes. Yeah, we have caught 3 fish. I don't know what I just happened right there. I don't know if a fish went up underneath the tree limb or something or what. But yeah, I don't know. Or if I just got hung. But I mean, that's it. I did see the rod move.
It may have got but there was something that was on before it was before you got I feel like something get run up under something.
Let me take that white pole. I haven't checked it in a while. And that's why it ain't moved in a while.
Huh?
That's why it ain't moved.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Uh-huh. What blue raspberries, hot dogs on here. Maybe we can get one to bite. Who knows? Maybe the big boys will come out here and bite. Right? So we can eat that. I guess around here I'll check this one too. Nope. Still there. So we do know all the rods do have bait on it. Thank you, Slime Beast, for the follow. Thank you, Thomas, for the likes. And if you're just joining us, we got three fish on the bank so far. Pretty much has been out one every hour. Oh yeah. Close your cooler, David. It might keep it cooler. I got to get me a new cooler, y'all. That cooler about had it. So we've had three fish on the bank today. One little cat, and two bluegill. Yeah, you see what that catfish did to your light wire hook? He bent that thing beyond repair.
You know, you couldn't think that. It would have never been wrong.
Thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you for the roses. I do appreciate the support. Ow. And then we've got two little bluegill. They were about 4 or 5 inches. And then we got a catfish. And the bluegill, I believe, was bigger than the catfish was. I didn't. It was like I didn't even weigh the catfish. I didn't want to kill it. He might have weighed 2 ounces. That's if my scale would even have weighed him. It'll weigh up to 1 ounce. Yeah, I was looking at the records in North Carolina. The record blue in North Carolina was Roanoke River. It was a 127-pound blue cat. And then the biggest channel cat ever caught in North Carolina was 26 pounds. And then the biggest bluegill, I believe, I don't know, I didn't look that up. Thank you, Mr. Rosen, for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, so we don't have that big of a fish out here, not around this area. Around this area, 25, 30 pounds is about the maximum you're going to find. That's the one reason why I use 30-pound line. And like I said, if you work the drag right, you can pull in a 50-pound catfish off of a 30-pound line. Maybe one day I'll get True Braid to sponsor me. I've been itching to try some of their products too. They got True. They said that they got some people told me they got some line that is almost impossible. One guy said that he had line that was 10 pounds and could not break it when he got hung. He finally had to cut it. I said, "Are you serious? You want a Sprite?" And he said, "Yeah." I sent him a message to see if they'll sponsor me. Basically, the way that works is you give them a shout out or use their product on your reels, and then they give you free product in exchange for the free publicity. Because on average, I have around 1,000 people that watch my live every time I go live. So that'd be 1,000 people that hear their name, and all they had to do is give out like a roll of True Braid, which is around $30. They get a $30 advertisement for 1,000 people. And it makes sense to use people like me because everybody who fishes comes to my channel. So when I go live, that's usually what I'm doing. Thank y'all for the roses. Thank y'all for the finger hearts. Thank y'all for the support. If I missed anything else, sorry. But I do appreciate the support for the channel. That's it. And I tell my young audience, it ain't cheap sometimes. Fishing can get expensive. Yeah. And I was telling them earlier that my bait caster alone was 140. And I told them, you don't need a bait caster, but when you're catching the big boys, it does help. It's easier on my back too. And then the pin reels are like, I think $50 a piece. Now the blue rod I found actually beside the river. And the reel, I think I paid like $10, $15 for y'all. So the only problem is the bait's what gets expensive. That's why I know a lot of people who go out there and get a thing of worms, and they'll go out there and catch their own cut bait. Somebody said cut mullet works good out here. Finger mullet or mullet. Somebody told me that they're out here too. They come up here to spawn. I think they said, and they kind of oily, stinky kind of fish, like kind of like shad does. One guy said that he was up there by Raleigh and used cut mullet and caught him a 60-pound blue cat. Shoot, I think the bluegills even stop biting now. I ain't seen that little lightweight rod move in the last few minutes. When are you working again? Monday? Monday? When do you work again? Monday?
Yeah, I had to go back in.
Yes, it was.
They don't, I've been on,
I can't believe they give you all three Saturdays in a row.
I get Saturday off most of the time.
Oh wow, you're lucky.
Well, they, first of all, because of my age, they don't want me to make a lot of time.
Uh,
And I don't want to make a lot of time.
and then your age, you should be retired.
All I want to do is make enough time to me and your mama can go out and eat or something like that. I ain't looking to make a living. I started the business. I was looking we use it for going out to eat. Because we had been lately because I've had a bunch of things that I had to do.
Yeah, Jim had his surgery. I know we're gonna have the girls next week because uh, their father had surgery this past Wednesday.
They want,
Brandon's kids. He had surgery this weekend, and the mom works, so they're gonna pay Brianna to watch him.
surgery,
Who?
the kids, mom.
Nah, the dad. And he normally watches them, but when you're in the hospital, you can't really watch them. And so now she's gonna be watching them, but she has to work. So I think Brianna said that we'll be getting them every day next week. Well, that's the one thing that it don't hurt Brianna to do because she can sit when she needs to and stand when she needs to.
That's what I have to do. I got to be in the position to where if I need to sit down, I can sit down. Because if I need to sit down, whether they like it or not, I sit down.
That new company that took over ain't gonna do my stock plan no more.
Uh,
That new stock plan that I got my job,
yeah,
they ain't gonna do it no more. They said,
yeah. Well, the reason they did it because it's not Sanderson's fault.
yeah, so they gonna either cash it out or put in a 401k, which you may not never get the way this government's working.
Well, you can't never tell.
And then you can put in an IRA. I said, no, I might die next week. Go ahead and give it to me now. First, if you cash it out, it'll be about 30% interest. I said, of course it is.
Well, they gonna figure it out to where you gonna get the amount nothing. Whole big country.
Yeah, that's why right now I'm more worried about my health than I am anything else.
You must be.
Because I let Miss Rita when she passed away. That was it.
Look, I worked with a man for years, and he always was going to say, every time I talked to him, I was kidding him a lot about his retirement. He was a little older than I was. Oh, yeah, I'm going to retire in a couple of years. Me and my wife's going to do some of the things we want to do.
And he died before.
He retired. 1 week later, he fell dead of a heart attack.
What is like Miss Rita said?
And that's what went nowhere.
Miss Rita, I begged that old lady. I said, Miss Rita, please go spend time with your son. Oh, he don't care about me. Okay, go spend time with your friends. I said, Miss Rita, how old are you? It's not polite to ask a woman her age. Miss Rita, I already know how old you are. I'm 90 years old, and you're still working here full time.
I'm surprised because he would let him work.
They can't discriminate against ages.
Yeah, but the workman's comp is good.
And and she goes, um, she's like, well, I don't know, David. I said, Miss Rita, I'm telling you something I tell my dad all the time. What you need to retire, enjoy your rest of your life. You don't know when God's gonna call you home. And she's like, and then one day I'll never forget. I talked to her the last Friday. I talked to her. She's like, you know what, David? What? I made up my mind. What? As of November, you have to get my phone number. I said, why? She said, because I'm retiring as of November. I said, well, good for you. I'm moving to Pennsylvania. I said, why Pennsylvania? To be with my son. I said, well, there you go. I said, spend the rest of your life. You don't need a house, Miss Rita, because she had like a mortgage of $1,000. I said, Miss Rita, you don't need no mortgage like that when knowing your age. I'm surprised they gave it to her knowing how old she was.
He must have had it a while.
And they said that to her. I'm like, and that Friday is the last time I talked to her. Monday morning, I found out from her good friend Sylvia that she had passed away. Well, that she was in the hospital with a heart attack, and I'm like, and then a week later, I found out that she was brain dead. And I'm like, see, that was talking about. She never got to do anything she wanted to do.
Well, that guy did. When he left from here, he left his wife alone, and she had never been nowhere.
That's all right. That's why I, say, I ain't gonna work that late. When I get about 70 years old, I'm done working.
Well, I'm going to change what I've been doing.
Had a bump. That's all it was a bump.
I told your mama, if the Lord bless
You should be hanging it up by now.
Trying to get my next when I get it.
I already told him. I told my wife, I said, I ain't buying no more new car. I ain't buying no used car. We financing no more. Cause like what the Bible says, you're a slave to the lender. Yeah, yeah. Basically, you gotta go to work.
What does the Bible say? Or born or lend a bit?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah,
That tells you what you're supposed to do. Most people don't do it.
I have got to get me a new chair. This chair is falling all to pieces. I've had this chair for like a year. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. My phone just told me my AirPods about to die. So for a moment, I'll be on my uh, actual microphone on my phone. Take about 5 to 10 minutes for my AirPods to charge up. The way they do that, if y'all wondering, is this case right here has its own built-in battery. Um, Hold on. This case right here has its own built-in battery. The AirPods or the microphone goes in and charges in. So it's kind of giving me a heads up. Hey, if you don't charge me up soon, I'm gonna die. So I'll be on my. I mean, this is a nice little place to fish.
Yeah, it is a
Cause
nice
you
place.
got the shade over here, and then you got an outhouse over there that you can use the bathroom at. Speaking of that, ain't no kids around here because that now TikTok rules says that you cannot have a kid on your live.
Huh?
You cannot have kids on your live no more because of all the predators and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't have kids on your live anymore.
Oh.
Like Faith cannot be on my live anymore, but without me being here, because they're worried about what somebody might say to her.
Yeah.
Not that a 2-year-old can actually read, but yeah, you being out here be fine. They ain't gonna say nothing about you because you're over the age of 18.
Yeah. A good bit.
Yeah, you're older than I am. I'll get that back. Maybe I won't be a bite before I come back. Any bites?
No.
Good. I figured that would be my luck. I go to use the bathroom and then all of a sudden that would happen.
No. Nana had died. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Like I said, let me see my AirPods. They should be decent now. 2%, 32%. That's why y'all can hear me so good when I go all the way down to the actual, like, down to my rods, because the microphone will transmit my voice to the phone and y'all can hear it. But when I'm this close, I don't really need it. It should be able to pick me up pretty good. As it should. Hold on, I can't see those comments. I gotta swipe it up. There we go. Like I said, True Braids up here, Catch the Fever still up here. I'll gladly sponsor y'all if y'all want me to. I'm thinking about getting me a Hellcat rod very shortly.
One.
Yeah, a Hellcat rod. They're guaranteed for life.
Yeah.
If they break, but now they're about $90 a piece on the rod.
I couldn't afford that.
Yeah, well, like you said, you put in what you're fishing. Well, you're almost retired now, so you don't work for a living. You just work part time.
Yeah. That's all I want to work.
Me personally, I would love to work 45 hours a week if they let me work. Because when I make 45 hours, I like what you're talking about when you were at Bears. You make most of your money when you're in overtime.
That's the only way I could make anything with Barry.
Yeah, because I made 3 hours overtime 2 weeks ago, and I made $60 extra just for those 3 hours. I was like, that's what you call making money. You work 3 hours for $60.
Yeah.
Considering what you normally make for 3 hours on normal pay.
Yeah.
The only problem is right now they don't want to give us no overtime.
Well, they ain't gonna want to give you none, not at what they're paying overtime.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Like I said,
They're gonna try to keep that overtime at a minimum.
They said we might have to work the Saturday, Labor Day Saturday.
I'm surprised.
Well, they said we might. They ain't too sure on
Yeah.
that.
It's just like my boss man told me this week. You going back on your regular schedule, and but I might need you Wednesday to fill in because I got somebody going to the doctor. I told him it wasn't a problem, but when I fill in, I don't make nothing, so I don't care where he calls me or not. Because my full day ain't but 5 hours.
5 hours, I'll be making.
Well, see, for what you get paid,
Hey, Jimmy.
5 hours, that's a lot of money.
Well, 5 hours, I'll be on lunch break.
Yeah.
I had to admit my job does follow the law on that. I said your Bojangles does not. You cannot work somebody 20 minutes for a break in 9 hours. That's some illegal stuff right there.
Well, now, the company I work with, we didn't even have a lunch break.
The state law says you had to have a break every 4 hours.
Yeah, but we didn't get a lunch break. I mean, you could eat when you wanted to, but you couldn't, they didn't give lunch break.
Yeah, mine gives 2 15-minute breaks and then a lunch break.
We didn't get a break at all.
Now, if we're going to get off before 12, then we don't get a third break. And that's fine with us. We don't care. Yeah, Jimmy, we've caught 3 fish so far today. 1 catfish and 2 bluegill.
The one thing I didn't like about the company I work with, you had a starting time, but you didn't have no quitting time.
Thank you, Evan, for the follow-up. Yeah, that's pretty much how mine is. You go in at 4, they tell you when to go home.
Yeah. I'd go in at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I may not go home till 11 o'clock that night.
Ever since my shoot, what was I gonna say? This is what happens when you get old, y'all. Y'all forget what y'all gonna say. I was gonna say something. They said we got. Do we have a hurricane out here in the Atlantic?
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Got a tropical depression.
Oh,
I don't think it's been upgraded.
well, in that case, that's what I was telling somebody. That's what we need out here. A tropical storm like Dennis to come over here and hit us. But I promise you, as dry as we are, it wouldn't hurt us.
it wouldn't hurt the wind what you have a problem.
No, the tropical storm usually has like 35-mile-an-hour winds. That wouldn't really
Yeah.
be serious.
No.
I've seen some thunderstorms have more than that.
Yeah, I've seen thunderstorms with more than that.
That's what we need right now. The tropical storm to come over here and just soak us. Like I said, right now we're in a big drought. Like
Now we had a good rain Thursday night
Friday morning, yeah.
Through Friday. It was still raining at my house Friday at 1 o'clock in the evening. And
Yeah.
I mean, not sprinkling, I mean rain.
It was sprinkling at our house by 12 o'clock.
I was having a good shower at about 12,
Now,
12:30.
around 8 o'clock when I went to the doctor Friday, it was over. It was raining so hard by the time I got out of my house and went to my car, I was soaked. That's how hard it was raining.
Yeah. I didn't even go in the yard Friday at all. Not until it got late.
You gotta put that stuff in your eye again today.
Yeah. I have to do it every day, 3 times a day. Little old bottle about that tall, $300.
Well, they told me that my medicine that I take, if it weren't for my insurance, I'd spend about $240 on it.
Yeah.
I said, good grief.
Well, what I'm putting in there now is the steroid. All the other stuff, I'm done with it.
I had to admit, I like what my doctor says. The chiropractor, I like what he said. He said, I'll tell you one thing. I said, what? Exercise is cheaper than the medication is. He said, most people don't believe that. That's why I tell all my patients. I said, what's that? He said, you said you're a cyclist? I said, yes, sir. He said, bike riding is a lot cheaper than taking medication.
Absolutely.
He said, I can show you some medicines right now that will cost you thousands of dollars, even with the insurance.
Son, I was taking one that for a blood thinner, $900 a bottle. That's what it was when I got it, when they prescribed it to me, and there was no generic.
And I knew your insurance company loved you.
Even with my insurance plan, and I got a good drug plan, my copay was $200.
Good grief.
That was $200 out of pocket every 30 days.
Yeah, my copay is, I don't know, I can't remember now. It's like $75 for a doctor visit.
The copay for my drugs is figured on a scale. The low end scale is the number one, I get free. Number two costs me $20. Number three is $35. Catastrophic is $200. Okay, you got yourself something.
They went to poor little Bale. Oh, I lost the Bale though. About lost the rod.
I know. Give him a few more minutes and he could took it with him. Look like you might have a big cat, bud. You better get that line. That rod won't never stand.
Yeah, I can't even get to the rod. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness.
It'll get the tip of that rod if you try to pick him up. All right. You got him up. Good sized cat.
All right, we got 4 on the bank, y'all.
We got 4.
Lost the bill in the process. Lost the bell in the process. We got
I thought you were gonna lose the rod.
dude. I thought he was gonna knock the rod in the river. We got us a nice little channel cat. You can talk to the people. Nice little old channel cat. That's about all we caught. I don't know what he weighed. Probably like 2 or 3 pounds.
2.5, 3 pounds.
Hey, look at him weigh him for the people. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know where that bell went. I think the bell went in the water.
It may have.
Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about it. I don't like this thing. Where's my? I hate it. Yeah, I know he ain't no 5-pounder, so.
No. He ain't 5 pounds.
He's about 3-pounders, y'all.
About 2.5, 3 pounds.
3-pounders.
Are you making a video?
No, I'm on a TikTok live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he weighs about like my dad said, about 2.5 pounds, y'all. See what, 3 hours to catch a decent sized one.
Yeah.
You throwing it back?
Yeah.
Ah,
Why, you want them?
yeah.
Get him to him then.
Really? I don't mess with them under 3 pounds, under 5 pounds. I don't mess with them.
What are you fishing with?
I got him off the worm.
I just left snow here.
But
They ain't doing nothing.
it's been really slow. It took me 3 hours to catch him.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, but he about took the rod in the river.
I thought he was going to before it was over with.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. Yeah, y'all, he was about 3 pounds, 3 pounds.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Did
Yeah,
you?
I'm going down there in that little slough over there.
Yeah, I did. I've caught. That makes my 4th fish, but he was probably. I've got 2 bluegill and another cat like him, but it was a little itty bitty catfish.
Yeah.
You've actually caught bluegill?
Yeah, if you fish the bottom, you will.
Yeah,
That's what.
I wouldn't think that they would be biting in this deep water like this.
Oh, but I fished the bottom though.
Yeah, I am too. Okay. Thank you, buddy.
No problem, sir. Yeah, that one was about 2.5 pounds, y'all. Cause I was going back. I don't. You might get like a pound off of meat off of you. And I mean, I love catfish, but anyway, I think my AirPods should be fully charged up now. Everybody can hear me all right? We're having connection issues. I don't know why. I ain't never had connection issues out here. Let me see what it says. Unstable connection. Well, I mean, I don't know if my phone was trying to overheat or what it is. I mean, it has been live for almost 3 hours and a half. Let me see something real quick. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my phone today. I mean, the phone's a little warm, but it ain't hot hot. I might have to restart the live. I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to restart the live, y'all. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with my connection. But y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna try to go relive again, y'all. Stay tuned.